me take this away. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum.
Is this working?
Lyaa!
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Not much. Thank you very much for joining us on this fine evening.
Thanks for having me. It is so late.
I know,
I
but
should visit and say hello.
aren't you West Coast?
Yeah, but I'm kind of an old lady. I like to go to bed early.
Mm-hmm. You don't strike me as an old lady, just so you know.
Sometimes. When you've been playing for like 12 hours straight, you kind of feel like an old lady.
I could see that. I have had some binges on this game during my playing days that I am not proud of.
Yeah,
Eh,
same.
It happens though. It happens because
This game, yeah, it
you
does
get
happen.
mad and it becomes like a thing of pride or principle. Like I don't care. I don't even care. I'm not leaving until this happens
Got a
or I get
level.
this. Yeah.
Okay, just 20 more percent. No
Yep.
problem. No, that
It's
ends up being like 6 hours.
hey, what's 6 hours?
In this game, it seriously goes by so fast, but then you like get up to go to the bathroom, and it's like, oh god, where did the day
Oh,
go?
see, you haven't hit pro level yet because when you do, when you join a pro guild, they're gonna give you a poop sock,
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
you can just take care of everything. You won't have to get up or leave. Though you'll have somebody to bring you hot pockets. You'll be fine.
Sweet. Hot pockets and a poop sock. Sign me up.
That's really, I mean, that's the end game of EQ, in my opinion. My chat, well, Wiggity Woo wants to say that you are his most favorite rogue.
I grouped with him on my rogue in KC so many times. He is very entertaining.
He's really good people. I have
He's cool.
watched him from a wee little lad to the fine adult ranger he has grown into today.
I have not seen him lately, but I remember very well.
Well, he's actually in the plane of hate at the moment. He's doing big things with his guild BDA.
Very nice. Does Ranger planar gear drop in hate?
Uberbandit, I need my resident ranger expert for that one.
Or does it drop in fear?
I want to say hate, but I could be wrong.
Let me scroll up.
Nope, only in fear.
Fear.
Thank you, Wiggity Woo, for correcting my dumbness.
But,
Oh,
I mean, and by drops in fear means you show up and you get it. Because, someone has stockpiled that shit.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You know what? Start corpse and ranger gear for me. I'll be there.
You have to be 46 to zone in.
We'll get there.
I believe you have like 10 minutes on the corpse.
Hmm.
And therein lies the problem.
Alright, Trinity, we need to step this up.
You know what it is? It's the hybrid XP penalty that's holding you back.
Okay. I actually was curious about something when it gets removed. Because the hybrid XP penalty isn't actually a straight penalty, it's a higher required total XP. So does that mean when it's removed, I should gain experience, technically? Gain percentage experience?
No. Because you actually get the same amount of XP minus your penalty.
Got it. So they're going, basically, they're gonna cut my XP by 40%.
That sounds wrong, but sure.
I mean, the penalty's that, right? 40?
I don't know what your penalty is. It's horrible.
It's math. It's math amounts of penalty.
Right. It's like 2:30 in the morning here. We're not doing math. We're past math. Math is behind us. Or in the morning.
We have transcended math.
people were arguing with me that the penalty for hybrids is not that bad when you invite them to your group, but I have to beg to differ. It seems like whenever we invite a bard or a ranger, like I love them, they don't bother me, they pull their weight, they're fine. But it seems like the XP bar just like stops, and I'm like, there's no way that the XP penalty does. Like,
on
they
a
think
full
that
group, not counting the party penalty, I think it's 16% slower. or not party penalty, the party bonus. With the party bonus, it's pretty much even.
Alright, so here's the thing. All hybrids will tell you it has a minimal effect on the group.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like they're just trying to make it seem like they're not that bad. But my XP bar literally stops for like an hour.
All
Nope.
non-hybrids
Suck.
hate it.
Here's the thing: when you don't have hybrids, though, are you watching your XP bars closely?
Yes.
I'm always watching my XP bar.
Oh,
I
how
don't
do you
know.
do that? I don't even look at it.
I don't know.
It's
Nothing else to look at except for health bars and XP bar.
Do you know about gems?
Oh yeah,
You
do they
can-
have that on P99?
Oh, you bet your ass we have gems on P99.
Holy shit! I remember that from live. Like I don't know how
Yeah.
many years ago.
Many years ago, because I was camping the dwarves in Butcher Block when that first came out.
It's like Tetris, kind of. I haven't played that in forever. I don't remember how to do it. I'll figure
You
it out.
type
That's
/ gem.
more Bejeweled, but yeah. Well, not even Bejeweled. Yeah, I guess it is Tetris and Bejeweled.
Now he's playing it. Okay, teach me how to play.
/
The
gem.
purple one.
And you have to match up the icons. If you get 3 in a row, it's points or something, ability. If you get the red ones, though, that's the devil. You don't want to match the red ones. Only
How
the
do
blue
you
ones.
get rid of the red ones then?
You don't.
You don't.
You
Or
put them
you
off
just,
in their own little corner.
Okay.
or you just
Separate
eat.
corners.
You eat the penalty.
Hmm.
Right, you don't want to do that.
Interesting.
Oh, I think the fire one rains fire. Nope. Maybe it did. I thought it did.
Yeah, I think. I think it just makes more fiery ones.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think these gems are right. Like, I don't think this is classic gem.
Oh, not classic.
This
Better
is
call
classic.
someone.
Don't listen to him.
Better call someone.
He's only played to level 25.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I was at least 49 on life. I had so, and I couldn't cast it because I fizzled like a motherfucker.
I've discredited you, sir.
Sad thing is, I actually haven't been able to find like my character anywhere. Well, I was like, I don't know how really to find it.
How to find your character?
Yeah.
Is he lost?
Well, I don't have the account info because it was my dad's account, and I was a wee babble.
Oh, you're talking about live?
Yeah.
Well, shit,
back on my
Sony
life
should
server.
have password recovery shit.
Yeah.
If we beat them to that, I don't even know what to say.
Oh god. Trendy, I might explode. I was blinded for a bit.
Did you say you might explode?
Oh god, I'm trying.
So, Leah, do you have any opinion or experience with the EQ Max server?
Zero experience.
How about opinion? Do you have any opinion?
No, I didn't even know it existed. All I know is it's some other emulated server that we might get more players from, so yay?
Well, we might get more players, but it's actually not an emulated server. That was an actual Sony server.
I don't know if I typed.
And why are they ending it?
Because I don't know what their actual reason is, but from what I hear, it's because people hack and cheat, and it's an absolute cesspool of bad at the moment. I don't think it makes money. I think it's free to play.
Do you have to have a Mac to play on that server?
I'm pretty sure you do, which is why it's the Mac server.
Yeah.
I fucked myself with that. Oh, I made it to the second wave. Oh, but my fuck up is still here.
Good job.
Don't make fun.
No, I'm legit. Good job. You're farther than I am.
Oh, I'm gonna be a gems expert by the time this is all said and done. You watch and see. They're gonna write songs. Bards will go into South Quanos and sing tales of my gem exploits. Oh no! God damn it! God damn it! Alright, I'm done. I'm done with this game. This
No
game.
more songs.
It is not fun. Fuck bards. Oh, you gotta do 4 in a row. Oh, Perp is right. You have to do it. Oh, god damn it, Perp. You're right. You have to do like 1 and then an opening and then 3, and it can be diagonal or up or down or sideways. But if you're able to get the final 4th one to land and complete the row of 4, that's how you get the super ability off the good things. And then 3 of the red ones in a row is how you get the bad effects.
I see.
Oh, by matching them. We were trolling Sirken hard earlier. What were you trolling Sirken hard about earlier, Mr. Mobile Vortex? I was in the call with you. I'll wait. I know there's a delay. Lyaa,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to be going to Derubale's 2 vs 2 PvP event on Saturday?
Um, are spectators allowed?
I'm sure they are, but I wasn't at the last one, so I don't know for certain.
I would spectate. I don't think I'm quite ready to participate, but I would be interested in EQ PvP down the road. Not yet.
Well, spectating's good because it looks like it's going to be a monthly or bi-weekly kind of event. So at least you'd know what to expect if you did decide to get into it down the road.
Ooh, illusioned Halloween type for spectators.
We shall see what we
That
do
would
for
be cool.
spectators. We shall see, because I can scarecrow bomb people the way I frog bomb people.
That's kind of cool.
Mm.
The
I
only
love.
thing about mass scarecrows is they're gonna be making that laughing sound.
I
Oh, yeah.
It's
know.
gonna be so creepy. I think that's the best part, though.
Oh, EC is going to be a lot of fun in the middle of the night when there's only like 30 AFK people. You'll hear that sound, but none of them will click it off.
Can't you make it so it's not clickable?
Yeah, but I'd have to manually do each player.
I think Embrodos is doing that one night
Yeah.
with Trolls and EC
He is a far better person than I am.
that are just far more bored. You guys do different things to avoid doing petitions.
How many
You know,
petitions are
he's
there?
busy. He's doing an event.
I get so many petitions during events. It's insane. It's insane. And it's like, okay, granted, obviously I'm broadcasting and doing an event, so you know a GM's online. So you're like, oh, maybe he'll see my petition now. Ha ha ha. But you should also know that I'm very clearly busy at the moment. I keep my tells off. It's horrible. It's sad that I have to turn my tells off. And it's even more sad the amount of people that know how to send me tells anyway.
Oh, right, because the thing that we can't talk about that I figured out. Although I haven't done it, because I don't know why. If it is what I think it is.
It is. It's very easy.
Yeah, because you taught Kuvani to it so she can talk to all of her friends.
Hooray! People are trying to send me tells now, but they're not turned off, so everything is working. They're like, oh, I figured it out! Oh, these guys. You know, Lyaa, Uberbandit here is not more than probably, 30 or 40 minutes away from me?
Yeah,
Oh.
about half. Sometimes it's a traffic thing mostly.
I don't let traffic affect
I'd
me.
say an hour to an hour and a half to get into Chicago.
What? Didn't you say you're in, like, Naperville?
Rockford,
Rockford. Oh.
the third biggest one in the state,
There's
where
Chicago.
dreams go to die.
There's Chicago, and then there's everything else.
I
That's
think
how we see it here in
I
Chicago.
think it's Chicago, Aurora, Rockford, and then Springfield.
If you say so.
I can't remember.
Maps. Let's see. Alright, I'm on a map of Rockford. Let's see. Alright. I see 90. That's a good start. Oh,
Like literally, you just go straight west to Chicago,
yeah.
or straight north to Madison. It's actually not a bad spot for getting around. Because Madison, Milwaukee, Chicago are all about the same distance.
Um,
It's just there's nothing to do in the city itself. And it's where dreams go to die.
I'm looking at your city on a map. I'm just gonna put it on my stream for a second. But I want you to notice your city. It actually just looks like a bomb exploded.
Yeah, well, that's
Like,
about...
it doesn't look like a city.
Whoa, that looks really weird on the map.
Yeah, exactly. And then if you come into civilization, I live right in this area here. Right where 90 and 94 split. I'm right around there. So, I could probably get to you in like 45 minutes. Time to stalk. Yes, I'm going to start stalking Uberbandit, and he's going to like it.
Wait, so were we going somewhere with this? Because you were mentioning it to Leah.
Well, if she comes to Chicago, then yes. But otherwise, I'm just going to stalk you, and you're going to like it.
And no, I said in my next trip to the States, I'll have to include Chicago. Because, yeah, it'd be fun.
Because it's the best city in this whole country.
Everyone that lives in Chicago seriously says that it's the best, so it must be pretty
It's
damn
not.
good.
It's a terrible dead city.
No way!
Put
It's just
my
full of
city
suffering.
up against any other city in the country. Any other city will win. Will absolutely win.
Kokomo?
Kokomo is not in America.
Because, yeah, it might as well be.
I don't even know
Wait.
where Kokomo is. I just
No, it is a city in America.
It's in a Beach Boys song. That's all I know.
I know, I thought it was made up. I didn't even know it was real. Where is that? I have to Google it.
Indiana.
Shut
really?
up. That is not what the Beach Boys are singing about. They're not like, take me down to Indiana. That is not the song. Kokomo.
Kokomo Island, Caribbean Island Brokers.
That's it.
That
It's
sounds right to me.
Caribbean.
Caribbean Island, apparently. I
Well,
don't
it's
know.
also a city in Indiana. So, you know.
That's not the one. But okay, you win
And you know what?
this time.
Kokomo, Indiana kind of also looks like just a bomb.
The settler tradition says Kokomo was named for Kokomoko, meaning black walnut.
Oh, that sounds racist.
Said to be one of the four sons of Chief Richardville,
Chief Richardville.
last chiefs of the Miamis.
That sounds made up.
I didn't. Well,
Chief Richard of the Miami tribe.
Oh, God.
Are you kidding? Oh.
I'm reading the Wikipedia.
Oh, so you can't trust Wikipedia.
I don't know. It has a picture of David Foster on it.
Well, if it has a picture of David Foster, that's pretty authentic.
He's the founder of Kokomo.
Yeah.
Sirken,
Yes.
you said that you made an MS Paint picture and that you would put it up when I joined your podcast
Oh,
thing.
Jesus. Hold on.
I'm interested to see how you drew me.
Hold on. I'll show you. Do.
He is an artiste.
Yeah, I love all your drawings. And I showed you my MS Paint, so...
Your
it's only
MS
fair.
Paint was epic. I was gonna show it on stream, but I didn't know if you wanted me to or not.
Definitely. I love it. I spent a lot of time on it. It's all in my album on the P99 forums. Like, if you go to my profile, I have, like, a little photo album with, like, all these MS Paint pictures that I drew. Like, I have one of Miss Moore. When you were, like, at the pond earlier, I was going to show you, because it's of the pond, and there's a halfling drowning in the pool. It's funny.
That is wonderful.
I'll show you.
I could count on many hands the number of times I fell in that pool while bowling.
I know. I used to practice my swimming in it when I was, like, skiing there.
Yeah, when I'm LFG there, that's what I did.
For a ranger.
Are you looking at my stream?
I am now. Oh, there. Oh, Canada! I love it. Where's the Canadian flag?
I
That's
didn't
pretty
know what
good.
to give you, so I gave you the Canadian flag.
That's good.
I had to zoom in very zoomed, and then just like put red pixels in the shape.
That's pretty good.
because MS Paint does not like anything.
Here, let's see if I can link this on to you. How do I link stuff? My Skype is all huge right now.
Just put it in stream chat.
Show I am.
Let the people see
Oh,
it.
okay, sure, that works. Here is one. If anyone is interested in my MS Paint skills.
I'm interested. I'm going.
That's Miss Moore.
Help!
Help!
Oh, I love that.
And here is Plane of Sky.
Oh shit. Your fucking Lyaa picture is still just hanging out. I forgot it wasn't actually connected.
That's fine, just leave it.
Just leave it.
No
That's
problem.
there. Leah's here. It's an event.
There's another one. More Plane of Sky. Because we had a lot of downtime when we were in Plane of Sky waiting between things. So I was like, I'm going to draw a picture.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So where a boot in Canada are you?
Wear a boot. In BC. I'm not saying where.
Oh, okay. I was just curious because I have a couple of friends up there. Like I know someone around Alberta and shit.
Nice.
Or wait, I think Edmonton's the city. I can't get your city straight.
Edmonton is in Alberta. Yeah, it's the capital, I think.
Okay. Fuck.
I hear it's kind of a shithole, but I've never been, so I don't know.
He's
Actually,
next to it. A town
no.
I forget the name of.
I did go there. They have the West Edmonton Mall, and they have penguins that walk around the mall. That
Right.
is the coolest thing ever.
That mall is nuts. Like it has
It's
a huge
crazy.
amusement park thing.
Yeah, they have an amusement park and a water park. I've been to both, and they're actually pretty damn fun. Probably the
Remember
funnest thing you
that
can do in
died in
Canada, right there. Oh yeah, actually, they did die on the roller coaster or something. Yeah,
Like-
penguins in a mall. I swear to you, penguins, and they have like sea lions, and like every Christmas they have like this show. I don't know. It's probably the coolest thing in Canada. I'm not even kidding. West
Weird
Edmonton
thing-
Mall. Check it out.
I think it's actually bigger than the Mall of America. I dare
Yeah.
say.
Might be.
I know the amusement park is bigger. I don't know if like in total because Mall of America is like so many floors.
I've never been to the Mall of America, but I did go to West Ed a couple of times.
The only time I went to Mall of America, I don't remember much except that the Panda Express there is really good.
The fast food Chinese place.
It's Panda Express is so good.
Okay, sure.
Look, it's the MSG fix.
Okay.
Yeah, orange chicken, it's a weakness.
So I found a person in game who just sent me a tell that said they're in Burbank, Illinois. And when I was a wee little lad of 13, 14, and 15, I used to race my electric RC buggy on a dirt track at some, I think it was Saturday. It was either Saturday or Sunday event in Burbank. And that made me want to share with you guys that I used to build and race remote control cars.
That's awesome.
It was really awesome.
Did other people race them against you? How do you get the skill to build and race them? Like I've never even known.
It's
anybody that
a
did that.
whole hobby, and there's
Like,
a ton
is there-
of people that are into
Oh.
it. So
I need a
hobby
hobby.
shops put up these races, and people come. And our buddy, I didn't have a car yet. I was like 14 or 15, but our buddy's older brother did, and he was willing to drive us to Burbank so that we could hit the dirt track.
That is cool.
Yeah.
So, is building a remote control car anything like a real car? Is there any real parts or anything? Just smaller or no? It's all different.
It's not like a real car.
Oh, okay.
I can't do shit
They
on
gave
a
you
real
an
car.
yeah,
Wait, like,
when
you
you're
haven't-
getting practical like.
Like I can do oil, I can do brakes, and I can change a tire, and that's it. And that's only because I watched my stepfather do it when I was younger, and I just learned by seeing it done.
I see.
The remote control car had nothing to do with that. But I mean, I want to say the closest thing was probably the shocks.
Do you still race them and build them for fun? Or
No, I started dating girls and doing drugs, and the whole high school thing happened. I didn't have time
Kind
for
of lost
breaking
interest.
cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These girls would be
Yeah.
like, "What the hell?"
Oh,
Bring
I
me
still
back to
have it. I still have the last buggy I built, and girls have been like, "Oh, that's cute. What's that?" I'm like, "Oh," and I just nerd out on them, just completely nerd out. And I'm like, "Oh, that's this car I built when I was a wee little lad. I used to race it. Blah 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 blah." And it's just like you can see in their face, they're like, "Oh, I made a mistake. I made a horrible mistake."
Why
He's
am I
talking about something
here?
he's interested in. Oh no! It's not
Uh,
about me anymore. This is wrong.
I do not present myself as a nerd, but then people get to know me, and they know.
Yeah. I try to do the same, but pretty much all I ever talk about is playing video games. So they're like, "Who's this weird chick?"
That's the one thing I'm thankful to World of Warcraft for because I couldn't talk about EQ before World of Warcraft came around.
Yeah, I don't think I could either because when people ask me like what game I'm into right now, I'm like, well, it's kind of like WoW. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's kind of like that. It's just really freaking old.
It's WoW's grandpappy that is
Yeah.
afraid to smack you around a bit.
Oh God. I found one person in real life that also played EQ back in the day, and I came to my buddy was having a bunch of people over, so I went over there, and I got up to the second floor, and I was just hanging out doing my thing, and then these other people got there, and I was like, oh, good, good. Other people came after me, so I don't feel like a dick. And my buddy's like, oh, or my buddy's friend, I was talking to both of them. And he's like, why were you late? And I was like, oh, I was playing this fucking game. And his buddy was like, what game? And I'm like, oh, you never heard of it. It's this really addicting game, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, oh man, I play a game sounds just like that. It's called EverQuest. And
Oh,
it's
no
like,
way.
oh no. And then I had to ask him, like, well, what server do you play on? And he said, I forget what he said. And I called him a
Some
dirty
blue.
bluebie. I
Yeah,
did.
some blue server.
I called him a dirty bluebie and proudly told him that I was Valenzek.
I am
He
better
was a
than that.
ranger though. That
Everyone's a ranger to start off with, probably.
he was no, this was like by Velius. We both started in '99. He was still on his ranger. But I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. I watched him snort rock salt off pretzel sticks later that evening.
Wow.
That
Winner.
happened. Yeah, that happened. That was the first time I met him. So, good first impression. Like, that's what I remember. He played EQ and snorted rock salt.
That's the kind of people we play with here.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I now have webcams of Lyaa and Uberbandit on my stream. So you can watch them live in real time while we chat.
Yes.
Yes.
The realest of times.
Oh, I'm telling you, my skills are so good that no one's going to even know that's MS Paint. They're going to be like, yeah, that's a pretty good webcam quality you guys got there.
Sirken, where's your webcam? They want you to
Um,
have a webcam.
oh man. I would stream so much less if I used a webcam.
I think, yeah.
I would, because I couldn't sit here like a scumbag and just stream.
Yeah, you have to put on clothes.
Like, let me tell you something. I spend most of my life in pajama mode. And I just don't give a shit. If I don't have people coming over that I care about, and if I don't have to go somewhere that I care about, because some places I go to in pajama mode, I don't care. But unless something important's happening, I'm in pajama mode. And even when something important happens, as soon as it's over, I'm back in pajama mode.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm pretty much the same if I'm not at work or like out doing something.
Like
Yoga pants.
I'm wearing these pajama pants that have these red chili peppers all over them, and they're black. They're black pants with red chili peppers, and like a bright blue long sleeve shirt. Like I look absolutely ridiculous right now. And so there's just no way, no way. And then I
Would
don't
you
know.
go to the grocery store in that?
Oh yeah, I went to the
Yeah.
grocery store today in this. Like, I don't care about the grocery store. I've actually been arrested at my grocery store for something
What?
I didn't do. Like I was just wrong place, wrong time. Everyone got scooped up, and I had my first paddy wagon experience. And
That's freaky.
hmm and it was a whole bunch of bullshit. But after that, I feel like I don't give a fuck. Like you people had me arrested, so and it was good. I mean, I had their bullshit security guard fired because my cousin and my aunt were the manager and assistant manager of the store. And I even tried telling the security guard that, like, I wouldn't fuck around here. My family is like the managers. And he's like, "Oh, I saw it." Like, you didn't see shit. You saw me fucking shake my shit and wash my hands and try to leave, and you were blocking the door. And then you started with your stupid questions and had everyone arrested. And yeah.
The difference too, though, is it's a grocery store in Chicago, so no, the chance of someone being there that recognized you are pretty much slim to none.
He said I ripped one of the. I got to court because I'm like, I wonder what the charges are going to be because I didn't do anything. So it was real exciting. And I found out that they basically said I tore a door off the bathroom stall and I ripped a hand dryer off the bathroom wall.
Oh my god.
Now, at this point in my life, I was running cross country, I was biking, I was skating. I didn't have any muscle. I probably weighed at age 16 probably 130 pounds. I don't have the muscle mass to tear anything off a wall or a bathroom stall door. And I couldn't believe it. And so we go to court and they were all taking it seriously. Like this was even a remote possibility that this happened. And so I did what my lawyer told me to do, and then we promptly had that security guard fired for being a stupid moron. But I made a friend because like I said, I legitimately didn't do anything wrong. I didn't know the people that were doing things wrong, but I got to spend 6 or 7 hours in a cage with one afterwards. So we became buddies, and then later I ended up driving up to Milwaukee with some people and robbing his roommate's house. It's not really robbing though. This guy was dating this girl, and they had a really.
Not really robbing.
It's not really robbing. Listen, this guy and girl were dating, and they split up, and it was a bad breakup. And she's all like, "I'm a girl, I need help," and I'm like, "We'll help you, because that's what Chicagoans do. They take care of women." And so we drove up to Milwaukee while her ex-boyfriend was at work. We took the door off the hinges. We went into his house. We took all her shit, and we took all his food. We took all his food. and he had this giant bookcase, and she's like, all the books are mine except for the National Geographic magazines. So we get all the books, put them in a box, take them to the truck, and I'm looking at the bookcase with all the magazines still on it. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. And I just tipped the bookcase over enough for all the magazines to fall on the floor, and then set it back, and then we left. We left. And his whole neighborhood was cool with this, by the way. Like, we were not quick. This was like a 45-minute thing that involved throwing couch cushions out a second floor window. And then we went back to the city. And that was it. He didn't know any of us. He didn't know where to find us. He just knew we took a lot of his things. Her things. That's why it's not a robbery, because we had her permission to take her things. We just didn't have his permission to go in his house.
It was just trespassing.
It could have been trespassing.
And breaking and entering.
I don't feel it's breaking and entering if you don't actually break anything.
The door was no longer on the hinges.
But we didn't break it.
Did you put it back?
We rested it against the frame.
Well, considering it's no longer a functional door, it is broken.
Well, I mean, if you get a table from IKEA and you have to assemble it, does that mean your table's broken? No.
Yes.
some assembly required sometimes. It's maintenance. It's door maintenance. He's just got to put it back on the hinges.
And we're at ding 24.
Ding! You are moving right along.
I know.
Congrats.
I think Trent has a personal vendetta against you now. He wants to force you to change your MS Paint arts.
Me?
Yeah,
Why?
because what happens when I hit 26?
Ding, 26.
We're just gonna
You know
push it
what?
all the way up to 60.
I'll make it say, like, what is this 26? Something along those lines. What is this number? What is this language? Did I beat EQ?
Ding, wingdings. Like,
Game over.
I win. I won. That's it.
It'll be fine. Pretty soon you'll be grouping with Lyaa and Unkis and Whiplo and other fine people.
Oh god, I really didn't want to start playing this video game again. I really didn't want to.
You don't
But
play
I'm
this
here.
game. You live in this world.
Oh god, it's bad.
But it's okay. I'm like the guardian angel of all the citizens in this world. I look over them and I protect them from scary dreams and cretins from under the bed.
Yeah, no, it'll be cool. And maybe have a shot at guide stuff when Velius comes out. That'll be fun.
Oh, hey, yeah, I'll also say that I talked to Rogan the other day, and he told me we're probably maybe going to be looking for a couple more guides. So if anyone has any interest in guiding, go to www.project1999.org and click on forums and click on guide applications, fill one out. We love long walls of text, so take your time and give us full, complete, long-ass answers where possible. And we'll see what happens. Don't expect a quick reply. It takes a very long time.
It's been sitting there for probably close to 6 months now.
Very long time.
Very long.
Like,
There'll be a time where you check it every day for like the first few months, and then you get to the point where you just don't care, and then you check it again because you're like, crap. If I don't check it, they're gonna like say something I'm not gonna know. So then you like check it once a week.
yeah, here's the thing. If we don't post and say no, that means, we're keeping it on file for when Rogan tells me to go look through the guide apps. But we don't just, if Rogan doesn't say go look at guide apps, then we're not. And so people can turn in applications, and even if there's a really good one, if we're not hiring, we're not hiring, I guess is the best way to put it. But yeah, he did tell me we're probably going to bring one or two on, just because to quote Rogan, with Velius on the horizon, and with Teams PvP server in the works, and a couple extra guides will really help a lot. Okay, let me see. I have to do some GM stuff real quick. Lyaa.
Yar.
Yar. Are you in a guild?
My rogue is in the A team,
Oh, I knew that. Shit.
but
Someone said in chat earlier too.
I have not done anything with them in a little while. We didn't really have people to do anything for a while, so I started up this cleric, and I've just been leveling my cleric like mad, and I'm level 55, ungilded.
Interesting. Do you have any plans to guild the cleric?
Yes, I need to join a guild that does planes. I don't really care much about the contested drama, but just a guild that does planes would be sweet.
You know, a guild that I think does play and are pretty cool people are Azure Guard. Can talk to them.
I don't know anybody in that guild. Seriously, the only people that I know in raiding guilds are like the higher level raiding guilds, and I don't know if I have the time and energy to apply.
All right. Well, not counting the top 3,
Yeah.
I'd say, because I'm looking at my hotbar now where I ninja slip into guild chats. I'm just going to say them all so people don't feel left out. You have BDA, which is, they've been around since before I was on the server. And
They are dinosaurs.
I've been on the server for a long time. You have Taken, who's an up-and-coming guild. Definitely raids the plains. Been stealing some mobs. Because they raid plains, sometimes they're there when Interruck spawns or Dracolich spawns, and so they can get a first attempt on that just because they're there. I know they did. I think they poop socked the last innie, but they generally aren't a poop sock guild. Divinity, another old guild. Pretty sure they do plains raiding if they're still around.
Wasn't
Europa is Europeans mostly, but if you're a night owl, go to Europa. Forceful Entry and Glorious Bastards working towards a common goal against TMO, all raiding guilds. And I believe Rapture just broke up, so I probably should replace
yeah.
that hot button.
Who's God? Now I forget names and I feel bad of the two leaders of AG.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I should know that too.
One of them had an interview with Tiggs, and that was the dude, and then his mother is the other leader.
Yeah, I actually listened to that.
Yeah,
Was
I
really
listened to that and I
enjoying
was
that.
like, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say because I actually talked to them first about the guild, and then I went to go watch that after. And I was like, wow, well, they're both statements between both of them were pretty much the same. This is nice. Like, they're good people. I rep them to anyone that's looking for a raiding guild, even though I don't have any personal experience because they put off that good of a impression.
Are you in that guild?
I'm not.
You're not.
Their min level back
Duloc?
then was 35. Yeah, Dulos.
Is
That's that's the her.
the her?
Yes.
Alright. Well, you know what you should do then? I'm not really allowed to bump guild threads, but if you go to guild discussion, the Azor Guard thread is actually on the second page.
Oh.
So I'm sure they would love it if someone went and gave them a friendly bump for them.
Oh yeah. I'll be form questing after tonight because I also need to bump a application.
Uh-oh. Oh my god. There's so many applications. It's funny, some of the people that apply. Like, let me just tell you, if you're a forum questing troll who's been banned multiple times in-game and on the forum, you're not going to get picked up by the staff. Like, guaranteed, don't even apply. Because you know what? I'm going to show it to Rogan or Nilbog, and we are going to fucking laugh. We're going to laugh together. And... uh-oh. I'm reading that private message I told you I got. And it's about the corruption and power trippiness of a certain staff member.
Oh God.
Is it the Bears?
No.
Oh. Effie?
No. I'm not going to say who it is. Because that stuff is private.
You know what? It's not Ambrodos. Well, it might be Ambrodos. People don't get along with him.
And how would people not get along with Ambrotus?
He's very direct.
Oh, that's alright. Everybody
I like him
goes
because
through,
I don't do things to get in trouble.
yeah, I mean, that's really it. If you follow all of the rules, you'll probably never even encounter Ambrotus unless he turns you into a penis-nosed anteater.
He also likes to turn
Or
people.
mammoth.
The first time I encountered Ambrodos, he turned our group into a model I did not have loaded. So I said this, and so he turned me into a gargoyle thing that was awesome.
That's awesome. I have a picture of me as a. I'll show you this. Hold on. Ambrodos came to basement and turned my whole group into like different types of gargoyles and werewolves and.
Seems to like unrest.
Really?
Oh, there's a lot of petitions about unrest.
That's also true because MR as a camp is fun.
Oh. I think I'm gonna do trivia for my giveaways. I don't think I'm just gonna do random like Tiggles did with his fungi tunic.
Look at that. He turned someone into a little tree ant, and then he turned a cleric into a barbarian. I don't know why.
the sweet ass gargoyle thing he turned me into. It glows and shit. It's the best.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, that is sexy.
Although I was kind of sad because I was on my gnome warrior at the time, and you cannot look through walls with that illusion.
You've been spoiled by the gnome. I feel like
It's so good though.
gnomes are the master race of Norath.
Not frogs.
No, not frogs.
Hmm.
Frogs only exist because gnomes allow them to.
Gnomes are sweet.
They look like swindly little ice cream salesman pervs.
Oh my god, I can't
males
look at your stream right now. There's a mimic.
There's a mimic.
I have like deep psychological issues with mimics. This goes way back.
Do you know that a mimic is an action and not a thing?
No, that chest thing hopping around is a mimic.
No, that's a haunted chest.
No, that's a mimic.
It's a haunted chest.
Someone in chat help me out, or person whose name I'm really sad that I can't. Lyaa, aha, I got there. Back me
Oh,
up. That's a mimic, right?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Totally.
See?
She has no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Dark Force says in D&D terms that's a mimic, and so many mimics have I died.
This is not D&D.
It's pretty much D&D.
This is the wonderful world of Norath. And in
Which-
the wonderful world of Norath, those are haunted chests.
Yeah, based and inspired on D&D.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the fact that druids can use scimitars is a D&D thing.
I did not know that.
Yep, it's one of their weird proficiencies for reasons no one quite understands. And so I imagine that's why the epic's a scimitar.
Well done. I don't know. Brad McQuaid, maybe?
I guess?
I don't want to give Sony credit. Is the problem, so I have to use names. Oh, Sony.
Also, the only reason Rangers are in the game is because D&D. That's why they can dual wield.
Interesting.
Because dual wielding was actually like Rangers' things in D&D. Like, they were the best at dual wielding.
So, were bards in D&D?
Yes.
And did they sing at people?
Yeah, pretty much they were party buffers or area control.
I will sing at you for 20 damage.
I have to say, one of the things EverQuest did that like I wish more modern MMOs do is every spell, for the most part, has a unique name. I mean, you look at the Bard ones, they're all amazing.
It's true. It is true.
But, you know, I mean, you go to WoW, it's the same move, we just put numbers on the ends of it as you get higher level.
Oh, they're probably like, oh, it's too confusing to keep track of things with different names. We'll just add numbers. Then they'll know it's the same thing.
No, it's unique. You look at the spell like, what the fuck is this spell? And you right click it and you're like, I don't know what this does, but I can use it.
Oh, that was one of my favorite things in EQ, you know that?
It's
Getting
the
new
best.
spells and then running out into like a newbie area to try them out real quick.
You were a mage. Why wouldn't you just cast them on your pet?
Why would the fuck would I hurt my pet?
It's immune, but you can still get skill ups on it.
I'm not looking for skill ups. I'm looking to see what spells do.
Well, it will show you, because it'll protect it from the damage, but you'll still see the damage, I think.
Listen,
I don't
pal.
think so.
Listen, pal. I played on a PvP server. I didn't do dumb things. I went to safe places, like newbie areas, so I could see danger in every direction long before it pounces on me like a panther in the weeds.
Then it makes sense to have your pet out if you're trying to test spells, because
I always had
that's
my
your
pet
safety.
out, but I don't cast spells on him, and I don't cast spells in city. And
You
I
don't
don't
DS your
care.
pet?
You know, I didn't a lot of times, just cause I'd lose him as soon as I zoned, and anyone who was smart would root or fear my pet pretty quickly.
Because I imagine you ran with Earth Pet until the Water Pet backstabbed.
That is correct.
I think Air Pet would honestly be decent too.
The air pet is nice, but on live servers, Magic Resist didn't land for shit.
Oh, right, and it's a stun.
Right. And so most times it'd be resisted. The root would get resisted, but the thing just had a ton of hit points, so it could last.
Mm.
But the backstab was nice. Oh god, it was so nice.
The backstab is great.
I used to
Like,
get-
that's a great thing for Enchantress, is when you get a Mistborn, you get your first backstab charm pet, and you're like, oh,
Those gypsies.
Well.
Oh my god.
I don't need to do damage anymore. Because this will do all of it. I'm a rogue now. I'm a hasted rogue.
Oh, these kids and their hasted roguishness. Let me see something. Answering this online player list. Let me see something. A lot of people in these comments, as always. We know about hate because we're here now. I feel like all those Karner Castle people are probably just sitting by the left end zone out. Because that's what apparently the cool kids do in Karner's Castle. They just hang out by the goddamn zone line.
That's what I did on my rogue. 'Cause I
There
was
is no one in
cheat all day.
Kerns. That's weird.
There's no one where?
In Kerns. The newbie 10 plus place for Ixars that's in Field of Bone with all the skeletons. Yeah, Kerns Tower, whatever it's called.
That place is great, even up until
Yeah.
like 22.
Bloody amazing.
Leveled my necro there to like 22. I got like 2 bags full of bone chips.
Cause yeah, they'll drop like 3-4 per.
I know, sweet.
And then there's all the no drop whatever bone part that are annoying as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't. I pulled basement once and then never again.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the basement is actually friggin' scary for a new.
HT badgers.
They are friggin' scary.
They put
Yep.
HT badgers down
And
there.
there's like 4 in each room, and you can't handle that when you're only
Yeah.
level 18 or 19.
Oh god.
What
yeah.
are you guys doing in the basement at level 18?
Or no, like 20, 22.
Yeah,
in
you can-
Fern's Tower.
There.
But only if you're in a group. Like, soloing
Yeah.
down there is like impossible.
You would have to go down to the caves because pulling to that little room that's still on the first level is like too mazy to be even possible. And then your corpse is somewhere back there and you have no idea where. And everything's sad.
I think my brother's like 80% of his EQ experience is Kern's Tower.
Turner's not bad.
I never had an Ixar. I never leveled in there.
I mean, it's kind of small, so like when Kunark was released, it was pretty contested. But it can support 2 10-plus groups pretty easily. And a third if they're brave enough to go upstairs. That's a little higher level, like 15s. And it has a great ZM. It's a lot better than Pit. Although soloing the Badgers in the Pit is also good for like monks and necros and junk. Overall, the Ixar zones were really well done. Except for Swamp of No Hope. That's a terrible zone. You should never go there.
Oh, I hate that place.
And they put everyone's class quest to have something in
Yeah.
it.
I helped a Channer get, I don't know what, we were killing frogs forever in that little frog city area.
Mm.
And I didn't realize there was like a red KOS frog. I don't remember his name anymore, but he aggroed me and almost freaking killed me.
This is a
run
swamp
them all
of
the-
no hope.
I had to run him to TT. Yeah, the Ixar illusion. That's what we were going to get. And then we were like killing frogs for like, I don't know, an hour. I don't even remember what we were trying to get anymore. It was so long ago.
Oh shit, they left me.
I think the other thing that's bad though is going from Fury FV to like Lake of Ilomen because the spiders that bloody see invisible.
Oh my gosh, can I tell you that 14 years ago, I used to have nightmares about those spiders.
The Drachnids.
Like, those, because my first character was a ranger, and like, I used to like, please don't let my invis break, please don't let my invis break, leaving from FB, going through those spiders in the tunnels, and, oh my god.
Yeah.
I used to have nightmares about those friggin' half human, half spider things.
I'm still on edge whenever I'm going through like Dreadlands after a port. Because like half of the Drovog see invis and then
Yeah.
some don't.
The ragers, and the ravishing ones, or whatever. Anything with an R in it, those ones usually see.
Oh god. Watch out for mobs with R's in it. Oh god.
My first character was a ranger, and I was pretty newbie back then. I didn't know what I
We're
was.
friends now.
Yeah.
You were a ranger. You understand
That's why I
that.
liked you for some reason.
Rangers are so good.
They are sweet. They make great first characters too. Like, I don't know, can solo lots.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I was kind of new school. I started in Velius.
Oh, so you had Panic Animal.
I had Panic Animal, yeah. So I used to like fear kite like the wolves and what is that place?
Oh, I was just making fun of Uberbandit for that.
Panic Animal is a legit spell.
Hell yeah, that's
I'm
like
like, why
oh
would
no.
you ever use it? And he's like, fear kiting animals?
Yeah, it makes rangers actually be able to solo really well.
Oh,
And,
gee.
like
But if you
Jagged
fear it
Pine
and you
Forest.
snare it,
When
you
did
beat
they
the
add
crap.
Jagged Pine? That, I don't remember. But Jagged Pine Forest is a great place to fear kite too on my ranger.
I'm pretty sure that's Velius.
Sweet.
No, I'm wrong. That's gotta be
Oh.
Luckland.
No! See, I started in Velius, so I missed out on all this classic and Kunark stuff, so I'm actually really glad that I'm here.
Oh, Kunark's so horrible.
Why? I don't mind it at all. I'm doing like all my leveling.
good.
in Kunark.
I love over there.
I hate the trees. I hate the moving trees in Kunark.
Moving trees? What are you
Yes,
talking
the animated tree graphics.
about? What?
Have you ever
Like
been to
plants?
Kunark? No,
never.
like
Just
like
Kunark.
the tree branches that sway around.
That is the reason that you do not like Kunark, because the tree branches move
It's
not
one of
to
them. I do not appreciate that condescending tone.
Okay, sorry.
But yes, I don't like the moving trees. It gave me lots of issues back in the day when it first came out, and I didn't like it.
I don't even think I've ever even noticed them moving and swaying.
Oh man, they're there. They do it, and they're
I mean,
horrible.
I'm sure they do. I believe you. Obviously, if it annoys you.
I wouldn't make this stuff up.
I believe you. I just don't think I don't think I ever noticed.
I'm gonna go to a goddamn Kunark zone and.
So I log back in and check this out because I'm offline, just like chilling here.
You're offline, just chilling here.
Yep, just chilling. I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna go to bed soon.
I understand. I don't
Sleepers for the
know.
week.
So late.
Ooh. I was gonna say something, but now I can't because Uber Bandit's comment would make me sound weak.
What did he say?
He said sleep is for the weak.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say I'm tired too.
Let's see. We got
I
corpses.
just chugged so much caffeine, I'm totally fine.
I know it's not that late. It's not really the time. It's just that all I've done all day was sit at my computer and play this fucking game. So I'm just kind of tired of doing this.
Project 1999. Appreciate you wasting your day.
There's no other game that I can do this on. Like even like Final Fantasy. Like I like the game, but I can't sit there for 12 hours.
Yeah, that's the sign of something good when that happens.
Like I can waste my whole day like playing EverQuest, even if I'm not XPing, even if I'm doing nothing, like leveling blacksmithing to like 75 took me like 3 hours.
Oh my god, I hate crafting and
I know I do too. It's so bad.
It's so bad.
It's so bad, but it's, I don't know.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, you gotta do it sometimes. And I had nothing to do one day, and I was like, well, let's try crafting a little bit.
Let's make crafting work.
And then that was 3 or 4 hours. And I was like, I'm done with this. I haven't done it since that day, actually.
Wiggity Woo got thorny vine boots. You just linked them to me. I'm
On
zoning.
your boots.
If I wasn't zoning, I would show the link. And I will when I'm done zoning. There we go. Thorny vine boots for rangers. Although, this would be an issue for when halfling rangers come into the game. Which I really hope is Velius. I don't remember when that happened. I want to see Gnome Shadow Knights so bad.
I'm not sure it was Velius.
I don't care. I'm going to give somebody a Gnome Shadow Knight on the red server.
What?
I am. I'm going to have an event, and I'm going to have the winner make a level 1 Gnome Necromancer, and I'll just change that shit to a Shadow Knight.
You can do that?
Change someone's class? I think so.
That's pretty sweet, actually.
I can do a lot of things.
I know that you can do a lot of things. Zerobale did a freaking help me with corpse run when the server lagged, and then I was like, I just told him, I was like, did you get that lag? And he said no, and I was like, crap, my whole group died. He was like, hold on a second, and he like totally hooked us up. Helped me get back to where we were too. We were like down in the crypt in Sebelis, and helped me CR my entire group. I was like, that's fucking awesome. And then you showed up and turned him into a fairy, and he was mad. That was funny.
Ooh.
Remember?
I'm pleading the fifth on that.
He was so pissed.
I don't see me turning anyone into a fairy that would not be happy about it.
Alright. Never happened.
Never happened. Or it happened, but he was secretly very happy about it.
Yeah. He was probably actually pretty happy. But that was really cool of him. It was the whole server lagged because, like, after the whole thing was said and done, like, everyone in Seb was dead and, like, people were, like, in OOC.
This was today?
No, this is, like, you don't remember? Oh, my God.
I bet someone tried to make a guild in that zone.
Sorry, I remember just all of a sudden that we had a ton of petitions about,
Server lag?
somebody's pet in Sebelis, did something and trained everybody in the zone.
Oh, that was today or what?
That was today.
Oh, okay.
Bad thing.
I blame bad pet management.
Yeah, if you can't see your pet, you hit the get lost button and you gate.
Yeah. Not like one of the famous last words on that thread. Has anyone seen my pet?
Oh,
Better
that's
gate.
horrible. Did I... Wait a second. I'm not zoning.
Yeah, but we'll take it from the ranger to give you pet classes advice.
Uberbandit. Where are you?
I was zoning back and forth because things got weird for a second.
Okay,
Oh god, things are still kind of weird.
that explains it. Haha!
Uh-huh.
Haha! So, Leah,
Yes.
that's interesting. Are you familiar with the mobile vortex?
Yeah, he streams. He's
Well, I'm going to be bringing him into this call in a second.
cool. Nothing wrong with that. He's cool. He likes my music too, so
You do play good music.
no problem with the mobile vortex. The vortex that is mobile.
The vortex of mobility.
Yeah.
Alright, let's close this. Let's give myself some fly mode. I try so hard not to swear when I'm streaming, and I still curse all the time. But you should know that in real life it's much worse. Like, I do make the conscious effort to not just, F this and F that.
We're LOM, so things are getting a little weird at the moment. It's a little sketchball, but can make it work. I'm gonna step out, Ranger heal myself for a touch.
Is there mobs in lower Guk zone as well?
Nah, there's just pets sitting there.
So you're safe on once you hit the zone line.
Yeah, I've seen some frogs sitting there, but
There's one pather, and it's undead, so be careful.
nah,
Nah.
I ain't scared.
I remember XPing right there where, are you getting power leveled?
He is.
What?
That's
You
how he's
lucky?
leveling so fast.
You lucky little ranger.
He's dinged twice since you've been in the call.
Wow. Very nice. What
Yeah.
level do you get, Spirit of the Wolf as a ranger?
49, I believe.
40 freaking 9.
40 or 39, I always get it mixed up, but yeah.
Oh my god.
My next spell cycle is at 30.
If you probably have no use for this, but if you ever wanted to farm a Pegasus cloak, I need a tracker. I can kill all the placeholders all day on my rogue. So if you ever want one, let me know. I know that you probably have no use for it, but
I think Rangers do get levitate.
yeah, I think you do too.
Do you know the spawn spots for the actual Quillmane?
I know all of them, and I can actually park 3 people if they ever wanted to help me do this. I could park them at the spot.
Look at
Now that
you.
track
I've
isn't
done this a
broken,
lot,
it'd be easier.
I got like 20 pairs of freaking pants off that thing and never got the cloak, so.
You guys should start a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so rare to. I've tried so much to get that cloak. I wanted it so bad, and I don't know, maybe my luck is too.
Oh, that's your item, huh? The one thing you can't get?
I cannot get a freaking levitate cloak to save my life.
Don't feel bad. I couldn't get the Apothic robe. I played for 5 fucking years and didn't miss a hate raid. And I could not get an Apothic robe.
Just bad luck. EverQuest luck.
It hated me. It hated me so much. I camped the GBS for a week and didn't get it, and took 8-hour shifts with 2 other guys, and for a week, and fucking 20 minutes after we gave it to a buddy, he got the fucking GBS. I was so mad.
That would kill me. I would probably be like, I quit.
I just went and farmed something and then fucking bought it. Oh, Sea Scout run. Oh, I'm sliding on the floor like it's...
Oh, that's right, it's slippery. I went the wrong way. Well, this is questionable.
Oh shit, I forgot the name of that fucking movie I was gonna fucking reference.
I'm by the really slippery floor. Oh no. Trendy!
Trendy, help
Save me!
Save me, Trendy!
Where are you running?
Oh my god.
He doesn't know.
He's so dead. Look at him.
He's fucked.
I'm the deadest.
Ranger down.
Ranger heals.
Shit. Do you want me to
Ranger
come
heals.
res you?
Oh, Scout down.
No,
Oh
we're down.
no. Why?
Womp, womp, womp.
To G-Fay. I wanted to make arrows anyways.
Ranger Gate.
Yeah, I need arrows.
My cleric is like 2 zones away. I can come res you.
Jesus.
If you want. Unless you have a cleric friend over there or something.
I don't. I'm not going to demand you do, but if you would, that'd be very kind.
I logged off just because I was going to go to bed, but obviously I'm not going to bed because I'm still in the call, so I can help a fellow friend.
See, aren't you glad you didn't go to bed now?
I am so glad.
Well, you do that. I am going to add Mobile Vortex.
To the phone call.
Thank you.
On my way.